Hi everyone, it's Queen Danenne of everything, aka Grandma Cupcake, and I just got through doing a live demonstration on Facebook with for a Tupperware party, but I had already done a bunch of chopping and prepping, so I wanted to come back and do some videos real quick because I've got to make dinner and there's other things that I'm going to make because I already did all my prepping. So while I've got everything prepped, I wanted to come back and do a couple quick things with you so you know. So with the things that I had prepped, I already had prepped some zucchini and squash, some different kinds of bell peppers, and some carrots. And so what I'm going to make right now, because I've been wanting to make this, is I chopped some onions while I was on a break. I took a break and then I came back and I chopped some onions because I started crying because that's what happens every time because the onions are juicy. But then I get it in my Power Chef system really quick and I chop, and then I was able to put them in. I actually put them in a breakfast maker just to keep, because that's what I had. So I did all the onions and I'm keeping that lid on it just to keep that smell down. If you guys didn't know, from what I understand, is tear gas is made out of onion juice. So that's why you end up like having tears. So anyway, what I'm going to do right now is, because I had some cabbage. I had green cabbage and I had red cabbage. And while I was on a break, I actually took some green cabbage and chopped it up. And I made really quick something else. But I'll talk to you about that in the next video. Okay? So anyways, here's my Power Chef system. It was a breeze. I washed it out and got it washed out really fast with soap and water. It's still kind of wet, but that's okay. I don't care with what I'm gonna do. So I put in my blade, the three-tiered blade, which is just amazing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make coleslaw, because I like coleslaw. And it's nighttime right now, but coleslaw, you want to make it, put it in the fridge overnight, and then it's wonderful the next day, because all that flavor, when you first make coleslaw, it's crisp, and the cabbage is crisp, and it's cabbagey. But the next day, after you put everything in there and you put it in the fridge overnight, it's like magic happens, and it turns into this amazing, wonderful coleslaw. It went from cabbage and ingredients to coleslaw. So anyways, really quick, I already had chopped up in big chunks green cabbage, red cabbage, and earlier I had already chopped up carrots. And it's real simple. That's all you need. And so I'm just going to throw in, oops, I just kind of put my blades off kilter here. So really quick, I'm going to throw in some cabbage, and I like the coleslaw from KFC. I actually like it pretty like chopped up. So I'm just going to stick my lid back on here, and oh, it's off. I can feel it. So sometimes you'll know if it's off and when you go to put it on. So hopefully I don't knock over one of my containers over here. Let me just put those there. Anyways, and so real quick, I got my cabbage finely ground. Oh, I missed a big chunk. Look, I'll take those out because the rest of it looks good, and that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. But if you could see all of that. And so my red cabbage is here, so I'm going to put that there. I've got my big bowl here, and rinse that out. And I am going to, see that? I love that. So that's going to make it that's going to do the coleslaw that I like, which is like the KFC coleslaw. So I'm going to put some more in. I have other things that I'm going to use my cabbage for. So I don't think I'm going to do too much because I want to put some red cabbage in as well. So I'm Maybe I'll do just a little bit more. And I'm going to stick a little bit of red cabbage in here too, because I like that red cabbage look, you know. So there's my red cabbage, there's my green cabbage, and then I just want to make sure you see. And to make sure that it's all going evenly so I don't have that chunk like I did the last time. Whoa, I didn't even have my lid on good. Look at that. Is I'm going to do this, and then you don't have to shake it, but sometimes I find that like one goes rogue and or two, and then now I know that it's in there with the blades, because if it flies up above the blades, it's not going to get it. So you just want to do however you like it. If you don't like it that much, but now look, I've got that great red coloring in there too. So watch that blade, you know. And so now I've got the white or the green cabbage, and I've got green and red cabbage. And yeah, it looks more red than it does. I think I put too much red, so you don't need that much red. But let's see. And then I'm going to give it a quick stir. And but it's still cabbage, and it's going to come out great. So I could add at this point, I could add more regular cabbage, but then I'm going to add in, or green cabbage, not just regular. I'm going to take the rest of those carrots and I'm going to put that in there. Now I'm done with that, and I'm going to mix that all around, and that fast I have my cabbage done. And let me put the blade back in here, and then all you need from here, and I'm going to actually put this here and this back here, and so I'm going to get I am going to mix in, now I'm just cheating. I could do the lemon juice, but I didn't want to go back down to Vaughn's, and so you can do this in a separate bowl, so then you're not like, or you could even do it in here, and I may even do it in here, because you know what, I've already got this, and you can use the paddle for this part, because this next part, and there's already cabbage in there, I don't care, because I'm going to put it in the cabbage. So hold on, and I'm going to get my paddle. What did I just do? Here it is. Okay, I'm back. Here's my paddle. That way you can, hopefully you can see the paddle. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some mayonnaise and some lemon juice and some sugar. And that's going to be my dressing for my coleslaw. So you put in about you want to put in about, and the great thing about our measuring cups and teaspoons is they have more in them than the normal set. And so they have some that aren't in the normal set, which is great. And the same with the teaspoons, or the measuring spoons. So I'm going to put in a half a cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to squish that down. You know, my hands don't work great, but I can do this because it's fast, and I don't have to be accurate. So I'm putting in about a half of a cup of mayonnaise, and just like that. And did you see that? Oh boy, my brain's tired. I did too much earlier. So I'm going to put that to the side. Mayonnaise everywhere. I'm going to need to wash my apron. And then sugar. You're going to want to put in, let's see. So we have these little containers too, which is so great. So we have so many different things in Tupperware. I love this. And don't ask me the name of it right now because my brain's not working. And so we're going to get a tablespoon and a tablespoon and a half. And that's something that Tupperware has, is a half tablespoon. Most measuring spoons do not come with a half tablespoon. So we're going to do, for this, we're going to put in 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So there's one, and here's my half. And I put the other one a little bit too much. Look, I'm making a mess. See? Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to put in a tablespoon of lemon juice because this is kind of the marinade here. So, yeah, I'm cheating, but fresh squeeze is definitely always better. So there we go. That easy, that fast. And I'm telling you, because my back's killing me. And so that's my coleslaw mix. And then here, oh, look at that. Now that's with the paddle, okay? And the great thing about, and it's mixed up really well. And so the great thing about our spatulas, besides all this, is the way that our spatulas are shaped is really nice because they actually can get into a lot of, I mean, Tupperware just thinks of everything. They can get into a lot of spaces that a lot of other spatulas can't. Spatulas can't. Spatulas can't. So we're just going to put this into here, just like that, and it's going to get, we want to get as much of this goodness out of here as we can, because it's going to make this cabbage miracle magic tomorrow is going to be amazing. And just like that, put that to the side. I'm going to put, see, my blade is going to go back in there. I always put my blade. Put that too. Put both of them in there. Put your paddle in there as well. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to just mix this all up. And when you first see it, it's going to look like it's dry. Like, I mean, not dry, but it's not going to be like that juicy coleslaw look. But you do definitely make sure that, like, you're mixing it all really well so that that sauce gets all over it, okay? But check this out. Well, see if you can see it like that. But let's see. So there you go. So it's all mixed like that. This is a really big bowl. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was going to make a big, huge amount. So I'll probably switch it because I'm going to make stir fry tonight for Vanessa. And I'm actually going to make egg rolls. So I'm going to make another video for that. So I'm going to be using the little sprouts out of here, bean sprouts. And so I'll probably transfer it to there or another bowl that I have that's smaller. Because that's not very much in this big, huge container. And if I was making like a potato salad, that would be great to have this big bowl in the fridge, but I'm not. I'm only making a little bit of coleslaw for me and Vanessa, and so I'm going to transfer it to a smaller container because I don't want to take up all that room in my fridge. I've got other things to make, and I've got fridge smarts to put in there. Not with these. I'm actually going to be changing containers. But anyways, so that's coleslaw. Just like that. Thank you for watching, and it's, you know, listen, coping with COVID cooking is what we're doing here. When you got a meal prep, when you're going to have to make a bunch of stuff and you just don't want to have to cook a lot or for hours every day, and this is what my life is when you're jacked up and you have health issues. You can't stand there for forever. So you got to take a break. You got to be able to prep and do whatever you can in the fastest amount of time. And because I'm talking and showing you, it's taking longer than normal. So just know that. Because normally I'd get in there and chop, and I'm cooking and I'm making something really fast because I can't stand there for hours. I've got to be able to make fast, quick, simple, okay? But healthy. And this is healthy. So watch my next video, because the next one I'm going to show you, I just whipped up some stuff to make egg rolls, and I'm going to make egg rolls in just a little bit. Okay, so watch my next video. Thanks for watching. See you later.